Hi, this is the Faithful Poet with the Hands of Christ Ministry. I'm back again with episode 5. I'm going with faith this time in this session. And of course, it means different things to different people. But what I want you to understand is faith, I believe, is important to all of us, right? And quite frankly, what I say is this, right? When strength and money are gone, faith is sometimes all you got left. And, uh, and the more powerful your faith is, the better off you're going to be. And that's the way I look at it, right? Of course, that's my view. But what I want you to understand is this, right? Faith is something that I believe we could all use, right? It's been very, very useful in my life. It's helped me out of some very, I would say, dark times, and it truly never wavered, and it only grew because I had the faith to begin with. Um, and One of the things I wanted people to understand is, right, it's not easy to have faith in tough times, right? When it seems like everything's going kind of rough. It's like, what? Faith, man, I can't even spell that right now. I mean, I'm going through this and that, this and that. Um, but what I want you to understand is this, right? We don't train sea captains, right, in calm waters, and we don't train soldiers in peacetime, right? Um, they get trained in tough situations, and it refines them. It makes them better. It makes them stronger. It makes them more courageous because of the challenge, right? When you add faith to that challenge, right, it truly makes that person very powerful, right? And I use those examples, right, because a lot of people think when tough times, right, that faith isn't worth having or it's not, you know, it's not worth the time because, well, things aren't working out anyway. But actually, that's the best time to put your faith forward when there's nothing else left. When you feel like, man, it got wiped out, and I'm not so sure faith's gonna fix it. Well, what I'm gonna tell you is faith is so important, and it's for me and a lot of my folks. We really look at it as a cornerstone of everything we believe in, right? Because faith is the enemy's the worst nightmare, right? The devil don't want to come for you if you have a whole boatload of faith, okay? And if you're cruising around in a little raft with no faith, man, he might just pull up on you, right? But if you are in a warship full of faith, I guarantee he's going to check for the next ship down the way because it's a powerful thing, and that's a valid opinion of mine. And one of the things I wanted to do truly was to look at how things um, how things are going on right now. There's a lot of things going on, and our faith is being challenged in so many ways at work, in our relationships. I mean, just in the public area, with all the things that are going on in the news, right, and all the kind of stuff that we just are looking at and going, "Wow, is that really going on?" It really is, and I'm letting you know that your faith can help you to be stronger um, in all situations. And I say this I truly from experience because I was in a place, right, in a pretty dark place, I thought, and I looked up and said, "Hey, Lord, this is the time. I've always been faithful, and my back's against the wall. I have a lot of things oppressing me, and and I'm cashing my faith in. I'm saying, this is it. This is the time. This is the time that I need you most, right? This is the time that I need you most. I have faith that you're going to come and help me. And I can tell you right now, as I speak, right, the Lord does provide. He does come through. He does come through on his promises. And that's why I have faith. And I'm telling you right now, I've been through some storms myself that without my faith, I don't think I would have made it out of, quite frankly. Um, and I think that one of the things about faith is the mustard seed, right? It says if you have the faith of a mustard seed, um, then you have a wealth of faith. And I'm telling you, right? They say that because the mustard seed grows to be a big fruitful plant, and they're saying that faith can do the same thing. So if you're going through something right now, right, understand this, that um, a mustard seed of faith can make a world difference. A jar full of mustard seeds will really help pull you through. A lifetime of faith, I can guarantee the Lord's got your back, right? And I want you to understand this. It all begins with something, right? I'm speaking to the faithful, right? You know life's not going to be perfect. We're going to be on this calm water all the time. There's going to be storms. There's going to be things. And your faith, as mine, all right, it's pulled us through. It's pulled us through quite well. And I just want you to know, right, that even if your faith is tested, and you're like thinking, wow, this is pretty tough right now. Um, I want you to pray, right? I want you to pray directly to God and say, God, I'm saying this prayer to help build my faith in you, right? And I'm saying this prayer because it really helps me feel better, and it will help you to get the building blocks of faith, right? Prayer is a powerful tool of faith. Um, and I want you to understand, you could talk to somebody, right? You could talk to somebody. If you got something going on, don't be so prideful that you don't talk to somebody else. Don't be so saying, well, I can't because it makes me weak in the eyes of God, or it makes me weak for this, or it does not make you weak. It makes you strong. Because communication and the love of another, even if it's a professional that you hire to give you some help, that's fine. Do it. If you need it, do it. And combine it with your prayer and your faith. You don't have to go it alone, right? You got God, and you can have somebody else helping you out. Try to give you some guidance, right? Through your storm. There is no shame in getting some help. And it could be a family friend. It could be a professional that you hired to come help you out, right? Give you a little light on your subject to help you see the way, right? And then use God to cap it all off, and He's going to deliver because He's our God and He's strong. But I don't want you to think for 1 minute that getting help is in any way either not acceptable or a sign of weakness. It's not. It's strength. Um, Read your Bible, right? Find something that relates to you, right? I have a special Bible that I've been reading for probably about 20 years or so, right? And it helps me, but it has very direct quotes that I look for, right? Um, and that's what I'm saying, right? Whatever your storm is, whatever your challenge is, look um, for references. I guarantee it's there, right? And know this, stay active, right? Even if you just stretch out in the morning, right? Maybe you take a walk. It's good. It's good for your body. It's good for your soul. It's good for everything, right? Because it gets all that blood flowing, and maybe new ideas will come. Maybe some clarity on your issue, right? But what I want you to know is that you are important to the Lord, right? And faith is important to Him, right? I tell you, when you pray, it's like a little dove going up, right? And sharing with Him what you want, what you need, right? And I hope you cap it off with "I love you, Lord. I believe in you," right? And I have faith in you. I mean, because that's truly, right, all He asks us for. And I'm going to tell you right now, it's truly what the enemy doesn't want you to have, right? The devil doesn't want you to have faith. Because as we know in the armor of God, faith is the shield, right? Them soldiers out in the field without a shield could get pretty dangerous. And that's what the enemy would love, is just to have some, folks that will go down easy, right? They have no faith, right? Who are they going to call? Well, what I'm going to tell you is this, right? The faithful all know that the shield is faith. And we're going to wear that shield. And we're going to take it up against anything, right? Along with the other parts of the armor. So just know this, right? I truly have a wonderful idea on what I would like to share, right? As far as what faith means to me personally, but also, on the importance of it in your life. And in closing, I just want to say that, our Father depends on us to be faithful. He knows that the faithful will truly, truly stick it in there and make it make it work. Because when they're tired, when they're out of money, they look to their faith for that breakthrough, for that revelation, for His guidance, for His love, for His answer. And I just want you to know, right, that even in tough times, faith can be your biggest ally. And I also want you to know that it's truly, truly a good feeling to be on here and sharing the word with you, right? I am the Faithful Poet. I'm going to be coming back with some more sessions, and just wanted to let you know that I send you all blessings and love. Till the next time.